Hello and welcome to another episode of Alan Codes. We're working on World War II Armored Warfare, Chapter 3. I've already started to do a little because I was getting antsy and because I haven't worked on this for a little while. And, well, at my place of work, and hopefully we won't get interrupted, let's move on. So I've included an out here. If getting away from the Italians is greater than 9 at this point, congratulations. You don't have to endure the next section. You just get to the road. And that's at the down bomber intercept the Italians. You withdraw. Huh. All right. Well, I might have done some bad choice of titles there, but we'll just move on. That's for me later. This is for the fun stuff. This is the creative stuff. Stuff that's really enjoyable to sit down and write for the first time. I wouldn't want you to look in on how I edit and perhaps curse the screen or curse myself for having made certain choices that I now have to clear up with a lot of time for one small indiscretion that I've simply iterated over the course of things. All right, so we're almost in the clear. I'm going to set. I'm going to set that at +2, let's say. And then we're going to go with, it's a go sub. Oh, it's raining outside. That means we won't be bothered by customers in here. All right, we're going to need a go sub where it's assault gun fires. Is that enough? Okay, well, yeah, pretty much. And then assuming that you don't explode, we'll move to the next part. But then your treads hit the road. Then your treads hit the road, and the assault. Then the stuff I had written before, the assault gun backs away under cover. What? Why is that? I dislike that. Undercover. The chase is over. Yes. Fine. Well, it's not being happy with me. But silence. It's not, but only silent. But then the assault gun backs away under cover. The enemy commander has chosen to break off. And then we're going to go to the same one as a gather point. I do need go sub the adult big fires. This is we'll put that down here. We'll make a thing for it to be worked on shortly. You crank the turret around. You take the turret around. And current gunner Waits to line up a shot. Go sub. You fire. This is in what we would call the chase. The chase, assault gunfires. The chase, parting shots. The chase, parting shots. I need it to be specific enough so I'm not going to trip over myself later on. In case we happen to have a another combat scene. I don't know. To be honest, I think Chapter 3 is going to end... we're going to get to the crossroads, and we're going to probably have the duel with the bomber. I don't know. I think it's going to be a skirmish with the Italians. There is, in fact, a historical skirmish for that. And that'll probably end Chapter 3, where we've had a larger scale combat, and then we're going to go to Chapter 4, which will be moving south to support somebody else in the efforts. You get picked at by a bomber along the way, etc. Alright, so it goes you fire, and it fires. And then I need one here if, what was that? What were we going to do that? Killed the assault gun? We had a way of doing that. There we go. There we go. There's my variable for that. Equals yes. Then that's it. With the pyre smoke rising in the east, rising behind you, the chase is over. All right. Otherwise, we go right back to this. Oh yeah, we already did that. Okay. But instead of firing another shot, the assault gun backs away in the cover. All right. Then we're going to swap shots here. You smack current driver twice on the shoulder, and he brings the tank around. And after a worried glance back, he brings the thank you, tank nickname. Gotta capitalize all that stuff. So we get here, we get there, and then we go to the duel. Did we have the duel set up? could have sworn we had the duel up here. I probably have it listed somewhere, so for my ease of convenience for locating it. But yeah, there we go. Alright. Also, I want to reward them with a little make sure that the Go subs here give Gunner XP. And because you've gotten this far, we're going to set Commander XP +1. Congratulations on getting this far. Set in motion 2. Now I don't know if I did the in motion thing. I gotta add that if I haven't. In motion. One equals standard, 2 equals swift, 3 equals reverse. Okie dokie. You can see how chaotic it is sometimes with just trying to. Okay. So also nets you a driver XP. Goes up the chase, parting shot. It fires. It's less likely to hit you. It's on the left shoulder. And then he shifts into high gear, and the tank speeds forward. The AT gun always gets a shot. Do I want to include set in motion 1? I guess you are technically in motion. I need to record that after all if I'm going to use it later during the duel. Okay. Now for this, I also need to put that up forward, where you have in fact met the AT tank, but you have not killed it. So the default is that you have not killed it. It's really too much. I've made it too complicated. Can't stop now. Alright, we're going to set that as no, which means if you've gotten this far that you've met the the Semoveti 47, and we move on from there. Okay. Which means I don't have to establish and don't want to establish it elsewhere. It's best to put variables if it's going to be a big important variable, like have you seen this scene, to put it at the start of that scene where it occurs. That way you don't have to judge it later or try to basically stop up a sieve where maybe they didn't trigger that and they don't get, and then the story looks weird because they haven't encountered it, but they have done other stuff that involves that scene. Anyway, not important. What is important is that we were going to, yes, here, do this as a label. All right. We'll remove that. Now, who do we want to do? I'm going to do you shoot first. Okay. So, we are going to need, what was I using for a variable there? Take the shot. Take the shot. Did I really use the assault gun scared variable? I don't think so. Now I've got to check. It was actually there. My last use. Oh yeah, you can harass it essentially. Fine. All right. Here we go. First of all, we have to reset the variable of take the shot. So there's no holdovers from last time. And then if same route equal 1. Do I give them a bonus? Yeah, a little bonus. It's my girlfriend. I'm going to have to edit this out. Phone calls in the middle of things. Oh, yeah. So I'll take the shot. So take the shot plus 1. If you also have an issue with distance, goes, so take the shot minus 2. And let's pigeon tail that one. Less than 7. Greater than 3. It's minus 1. Should be a good enough spread. If they're closer than that, there's no penalty. Set if gunnery greater than 3. Set gunnery. No. Take the shot. Plus 3. There we go. And then if it's only 2, then you're only at plus 1. Do I penalize for in motion? You're moving to engage. You're bringing the turret around. Taking a parting shot. Yeah. However, that really goes against the grain of it, doesn't it? There we go. That's a little better. It's not exactly backwards, but it'll do. It'll do. All right. Is this all that we have here? Yeah, pretty much. It's a duel. Just straight up. If you're on the same route, you've got that. Oh yeah. We've got other people. If mechanic, gunnery, greater than 1, you will actually contribute. And if is this a hard shot? Kind of is. You're on the move one way or the other. Yes, this is a hard shot. Okay. So, do I mention this? Stay to the predictable path. Tank nickname. Stays to the predictable path. And then we've got to add in a little extra just in case, because this is just Chrome. Bounces through the desert. The Italians are just a dot beside a hill. The assault gun is just a dot beside a hill. Stop it. It tries to help me. I do not need this. I'm pretty sure probably disable that somewhere. The assault gun is tiny beside the hill. And then lastly, no, don't do that. The assault gun is a bright piece of steel beside the hill. Is a gray piece of steel beside the beige hill. I don't want to use the word beige. Sandstone hill. Sandy hill. And of course there's no penalty because you're that close. Blah 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 blah. And here we go. Let's see. Takes aim. Though the constant jostle of the of movement spoils much of that. And since we didn't do anything else for that, we're just going to do takes aim as best he can. As best he can. The jostles movement. Current mechanic calls out the range. You cease to crank the turret the moment he has the angle on it. Alright, so if take the shot is greater than. Alright, what's our top? 3, 4, 5, 6. What's our bottom? You're moving along the same route. You're far away. You're in motion. -3. +6 to -3, which means I'm going to put it at. This is a shot of skilled guy. It would make it at 3. If take the shot greater than 2. The cannon cracks out. The round flies downrange and explodes and strikes the turret. Doesn't have a turret. The enemy's hull. At first, there's only a little smoke, but then a great gout of it rises up, and the vehicle becomes a fire. Men scramble out hatches and leap off the side of the treads, seeking to escape immolation. Alright, I'm going to call it there. This has been Alan Codes. Hope you've enjoyed this. Have a good day. Stay safe. Thanks.